As I calculated, I think it will use Baton Pass at some point. Oh, okay. That is interesting. This is Crystal Kaizo Christmas Patch, Hardcore Nuzlocke, Attempt 1. We are 8 fights away from Black Belt Kaio, who holds the Surgeon badge in this hard game. And today, we're trying to get out of Lake of Rage and Route 43, and hopefully we will. The next fight will be interesting. Pokemaniac Brent has 4 Pokemon, and the one that's really scary is Umbreon with Mean-Look, Moonlight, Toxic and Baton Pass. Mean-Look prevents switching, and Baton Pass switches to another Pokemon, but it keeps the stat changes and effects like Mean-Look, so you can be trapped in a very bad situation. Now our answer would be Magmar with Cross Chop, which can finish both Umbreon and Piloswine if it gets a chip damage with Cross Chop as well. So that's our plan. But that means that we have to finish Omastar before, which can be done with Meganium, but it requires a Hydro Pump bait, and Kabutops can bait Hydro Pump, and it can finish Porygon 2 with Submission as well. But here we have to bait Ice Beam, because it's easier to heal with an Asper Berry, and Rhydon can help with that. But also we have to start this whole Switcher Staller set with Venomoth, level 45 with Venomoth, where we have a 7.7 chance to die, and we plan to use Toxic. So that's the plan. Little bit tricky, things can go worse, but I hope it will work out. So let's start the fight. Found Lumberries near the trainer, so it makes a bit more easier. But now we start with Toxic and hope that we won't die. Okay, nice. So we protect. And I think the base will be just good for Kabutops. Now it's Rhydon, tanks 3 attack. Now Lumberry helped. And now we switch into Kabutops, who tanks the Ice Beam. Okay, then it's not the turn. No, because of Goldberry, we have to switch back to Rhydon, who tanks the Thunderbolt. And hopefully it won't use Recover. And we can switch back into Kabutops. Nice. Okay. Okay, and it dies. Cool. Cool, nice start. The next is pretty easy, as we switch into Meganium and just use Giga Drain. And we will get back to full HP. Now here comes Umbreon, so we switch into Magmar and try to hit it with Cross Chop. And as I calculated, I think it will use Baton Pass at some point. Oh, okay, that is interesting. Now I obviously have to switch. It's too risky. It's too risky. I don't really understand that Baton Pass, but I think we can switch into Meganium. sparing a double crit. We are good. Okay. Now we can use Giga Drain and hopefully it will be done within 2 turns. No crit, that's great. Oh, nice crit, that's it, that's it. That makes it easier. That makes it easier. Okay. Now Umbreon, now it's pretty easy, we can switch back to Venomoth, as I don't think it can hurt us. So Venomoth is poison type. So it's just a matter of... Oh, it has a Miracle Berry, okay. Then a bit more turns. Okay, so it's spam Moonlight. That's only 5 PP. Then we can start spamming Nightshades. Or try one now. It won't use Moonlight. Okay, okay, cool. Cool. It was easier than I thought, but we had some luck. First I thought the next fight will be just a disaster because of Jynx, who is extremely fast and it's pretty hard, but it's manageable. It would have been brutal in a back-to-back situation, but we were able to manage to beat the left trainer separately, so only the right remains. But now with Electabuzz, Murkrow is easy, and then we have Dugtrio to deal with Raichu, Jynx, and Yanma is a little bit tricky because of extreme speed, but with Rhydon and Kangaskhan it won't be a problem. So I'm pretty confident that we can do this. So the next fight won't be too hard, because we have Dugtrio. It's pretty valuable here, but we will start with the Electabuzz against Murkrow and just simply use Thunderbolt. So 1-hit KO, and that will bait Raichu. We're pretty close to level 45, which is the current cap. So Raichu is gonna use extreme speed, so we can switch into Vaporeon because we want Dugtrio out. And as Vaporeon baits Thunderbolt, it's a pretty easy pivot to Dugtrio, who is faster, and we can use Dig. Finish Raichu. If it switches to Yanma, then we can switch into Rhydon. So it wouldn't be a big problem at all. But now it's easier. Jynx could have been problematic, but now as we are faster and at level 45 with Hearthstone, Rock Slide just kills Jynx. So we are happy about it. Last mon is Yanma. We'll use extreme speed. So we don't want to risk anything and switch into Rhydon. We just can't finish it with a simple Rock Slide. And that's it. Cool. Encounter time, Route 43. we definitely want a fire type again. And the 9 table looks pretty solid with Houndour, Growlithe, Ponyta, Charmeleon, Typhlosion, even Larvitar is extremely great. Only Murkrow wouldn't be the best, but with being a dark type can be alright, but we prefer to have a fire type again. That would be valuable at the end of the game. So let's see. Okay-ish. Next is Route 42, where we have many options, but I prefer to try to get Tangela, who's buffed. It can be valuable against the hard hitters, but if not, then Totodile or Execute can be good as well. So I'll try to focus to get one of these, and I hope we'll get some luck. Okay, nice. Let's go.